Hello everyone, we are group 5 of class 22. Our group consists of 5 members. They are Trương Kiều Mai, Nguyễn Thị Linh, Nguyễn Thị Khánh Linh, Nguyễn Thị Hà My, and Phan Danh Nhân. Today our group will present a study on the chromatic consonant sound T and D by English major student at Vinh University. My name is Khánh Linh and now I'm going to tell you why we choose this topic. Well, English play an important role in as studying because it is the most common language. That is the reason why foreign language students who want to graduate from school must have international certificates such as IELTS, TOEIC, TOEFL, and DSAT. In fact, we see that speaking skills are worse than other skills such as reading, listening, and writing because of the English pronunciation character. It is very difficult to practice high score like other skills. As we know, Vietnamese people are also very difficult to pronounce and speaking, especially in the two sound T and D. Vietnamese people find it difficult to say clearly or distinguish between the voice and vowels sound of those two sounds. Because tip of the tongue only touch the back of the upper teeth, not the roof. Learning English is very significant. So distinguish the difference between T and D sound is essential to have Vietnamese people pronounce. As the next is Hà My will present about finding a topic.
My name is Nguyễn Thị Hà My. Next, I will talk about finding one sound. Looking at the graph of the survey, we can see that the percentage of students who pronounce the most 63.3% of students do not pronounce well. These students mainly come from majors such as primary pedagogy, preschool, pedagogy, geography, even though they have a rather long process of learning English from 8 to 12 years. However, the students still not pronounce correctly. The number of students with correct pronunciation accounted for 30%, mainly students of English pedagogy and language finding two southern. Looking at the graph of the survey, we can see that the percentage of students who pronounce the most 50% of the students do not pronounce well. These students mainly come from majors such as pedagogy, preschool pedagogy, even though they have a rather long process of learning English from 8 to 12 years. However, the students still not pronounce correctly. The number of the students with correct pronunciation accounted for 40%, mainly students of English pedagogy and English language link.
Hi everyone, I'm Nhân. I'm a member of Group 5 and now I'm going to talk about the reason. Boredom in the way of learning becomes a real drag and it can prevent you from improving your skill as desired. Many students achieve high score on test paper in terms of reading, comprehension, sentence completion. However, their listening, speaking, and communication skills are extremely bad. Most of the students in this case are very confident about their English subject, but they don't know what their weaknesses are. There's also a major limitation in the training program of the Ministry of Education and Training because the knowledge on paper only include vocabulary, grammar, conjugation, reading, comprehension, completely different from English communication in life. Therefore, most of them mispronounce, misstress, or miss the last syllable, as well as don't know how to use words flexibly when communicating. Through the survey, we found out the basic reason why speakers often make mistakes when pronouncing T and D. The first is, does it confuse voicelessly and sound because D is a voice sound that vibrates the larynx during pronunciation, and T is a voiceless sound that just doesn't vibrate when pronounced. The second reason is the T sound is unvoiced fricative that often cause problem for non-native English speaker. It's a similarity between this sound that cause the trouble. Looking at the statistic table, we can see that the frequency of English listening and speaking skill is sometimes very high. Listening skill accounted for 50.8% and speaking skill accounted for 41.9%. Listening and speaking skill are very important in cultivating and developing pronunciation. Quick proof that you haven't spent much time learning to speak English. So your pronunciation is still fair and poor.
Hi, my name is Nguyễn Thị Linh, and now I will present about the solution. First will be some solution for students. In order to help students improve their skill well, we have come to the conclusion that to improve pronunciation skill, students need to be aware of the importance of correct pronunciation. Students should invest in learning pronunciation right from the start to learning so that they can building a foundation of standard pronunciation. Nowadays, with the development of information technology, students can learn through YouTube channel, website. Students can look up the IPA pronunciation table and learn to improve their pronunciation. To properly pronounce two sound T and D, children need to know the correct pronunciation of the two sounds, distinguishing the difference. Choose know the correct position of pronunciation parts such as teeth, lip, tongue. Daily pronunciation practice by recording videos of social speaking will help students improve pronunciation error detection. Hopefully, a solution will bring many useful things, help you study more effectively, thereby improving your pronunciation. And finally, the solution for teachers. In addition to the self-study role of students, teachers also play an important role in practical learning to improve student listening and pronunciation skills to help students learn better. Repeatedly put on WhatsApp, students easily confused in terms of text. Overuse material will native teacher voice for students to listen to and imitate the pronunciation. In addition, teachers can combine many different methods and techniques when teach pronunciation to achieve the best effect for learners. This is the end of my presentation. The next content will be presented by Trương Kiều Mai.
My name is Trương Tư Mai, and today I will talk about the survey result. Below in the chart, before and after our survey, looking at finding one before practice, 63.3% of the 30 students pronounced the sound weakly and poorly. The words in this group were often mispronounced as dull, dying, and dim. People often press the sound too deeply, making the sound very low and not shaking the vocal cords in the throat. But after practicing, only 23.3% cannot overcome and reduce the words or mispronouncement, followed by finding two before practice. 50% of the 30 students pronounce the sound weakly and poorly. The words in this group often mispronounced as seem, tell, because when people read quickly, they will be easy to forget finger down to blow the air out. But after paying more attention, only 26.7% remain incorrect and fluently mispronounced words decrease. Finally, the reference section. We have to count the material for this project in textbook, on various websites and YouTube channels to find the best, easy to understand pronunciation to convey to our listener in the most true way. This is the end of my group's presentation.